Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to this episode of Rock Talk with Rick. Hanging out in the new King of the Attic studio, right? With Hidden Agenda, Terry Marina. Oh, wow!
Right on, brother.
Yeah, you're trying to hurt me.
Sorry, I didn't want to be a girl.
I just
about
wanted
it.
to make sure I can get sorry out of you, right? Oh, where's my chair? Here we are. So, how you guys doing?
You're
Awesome.
doing good.
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 I love the name. Uh-oh, what happened here? We lost our backing for some reason. Uh-oh, something happened.
That's all right.
We have no video running, but
Technical
Computer, buddy.
difficulty. You're
that's just the way it
Your
goes.
computer.
What?
He didn't get your computer. The TV's still on, man.
Oh, it's, well, here, cut this for a second, Chris.
Get your computer on the fly, we'll watch it.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Put it on, let's get with it.
What really
on.
happens behind the scenes of Rock Talk with Rick?
It is on.
Well, then somebody pulled the cord or something, but the TV showed HDMI input, so.
No, it's on. I don't know what the problem is. We'll run without it, man. Let it go. Right?
Right.
Let it go. I don't need no stinking backdrop. Right?
It's went on vacation early. You said it was the last
Well,
show.
maybe the laptop went. Who knows? Too hot in the King of the Attic studio. Anyway, I'm not worried about that.
Nice days you got here. This is a great studio.
You like it?
Yes, very much. Very
Uh,
much.
what?
Old school lighting. one of my
Old
favorite
school
things.
lighting.
I can feel the heat from here.
I told you. Most people come in here and I say, hey, put your hand over here. It's like, don't leave it there for too long, though. It's going to burn up. So tell me about the band a bit about the band that most people don't know.
Well,
Like how long you've been together.
we started before the internet, so we've been going since '97.
Well,
Put out our first record in 1998, our first CD, full-length
Okay.
CD, and for the longest time we played 100, 120 shows a year, here, there, and everywhere. Toured all over, down to the coast, back, up, all over the place.
It was fun.
Oh,
Played
I
some
know it
great
was
shows.
fun.
We played with Dr. Hook, and you said you want to talk about road stories. Well,
yeah,
I got
I
one
know.
for
Here
you.
we go.
So we played with Dr. Hook, right? And we're upstairs, and there's supposed to be 3 bands on the bill, and one of the bands backs out at the last minute, and the promoter comes upstairs and says, "Guys, we got a problem. We need you to double your set." And our drummer goes, "Well, you're going to need to double our pay and send another
Yeah.
case of beer." He goes, "Done." Yeah. So this guy had been videoing the whole event. Comes upstairs, and we're smoking joints up in the dressing room with the sound engineer, and he comes. This guy comes in. He goes, "You gotta see this! You gotta see this!" He's got a video camera, and he goes, "Look at this!" Ray Sawyer, of Dr. Hook.
Yeah,
right?
Dr.
The
Hook,
guy.
yeah. Lead singer of Dr. Hook.
Yeah.
Right.
So Greg's out in the parking lot. He's filming. He's going, "Oh, and this is Dr. Hook's tour bus," and the door opens like on cue, and Ray Sawyer staggers down and goes, and vomits right on the ground in front of the bus, and he goes like this. On the video, you can see it. He goes like this, and he goes, "Shut that fucking camera off!" Just like that. So my buddy's like the guy who's doing it. He's going, "Oh shit, okay." So he turns it off, and we go out there, and he comes back and shows us all that. So when we went back out later, they moved the tour bus, and where it was a huge pile of vomit. So we're upstairs, and like half hour later, Dr. Hook's runner, this kid, comes running in to see the promoter, and he goes, Ray wants some Kentucky Fried Chicken." I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" That was pretty funny, man.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah,
man.
that was a
Hey,
great show, though. That was at Niagara Dome. That thing was rocking.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So you guys have been out there. You understand. You've been out there doing it for a lot of years. You understand the plight, how it used to be compared to now. Like I talk to people all the time about, you used to have to make. There was no internet.
The
know.
posters in the middle of the night on the telephone poles.
Exactly.
And then in about 1999, the Niagara area said you weren't allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, they took the
Me and my
bullshit
daughter
away.
would go out at like 3, 8:30 in the morning.
Tape.
And tape them on the poles
Yeah,
anyway.
either tape-
because
tape 'em
it
or
was
staple 'em,
the only way
baby.
to advertise.
Yeah.
I used to cut out letters out of newspapers.
Well, that's
to write
right,
words
you
in
understand.
the gender, glue them on paper.
Yeah.
Photocopy them, hang them on a poster. You know,
Yeah,
hang them on a
no, that's,
telephone pole.
and that's what I
That's how
tell
you
these,
did it.
that's what I tell these young bands. Now, I could do so much social media just on my phone during the day that I wouldn't even comprehend back then that something like that could be done.
Yeah,
It's insane
exactly.
the stuff I could accomplish now, fast.
I'll tell you another way, Chris, you'll laugh at this. I used to use floor pedals all the time, like the Boss pedals, right? And one year I got this brainiac idea that I was going to get a processor. I was getting a GT3 Boss processor, all in one, beautiful. Don't have to fuck around with everything. And so we get this thing in, and it's basically half computer. And I'm a dinosaur. I know nothing about computers. We programmed this thing. Marina's, I'm playing the guitar, and she's checking all the parameters and doing this and that. It took us like 3
I read
weeks.
the book. I read the book.
Yeah, so it took us about 3 weeks to program in like 6 banks for me to use live. And we're playing Sunsplash Music Festival with Kim Mitchell. And right before we're gonna go on, 5 minutes in the blazing sun, there's a massive power surge to the stage.
Oh,
And this brand new GT3 got zapped back to factory preset. So Kim Mitchell's guitar guy, obviously the whole stage goes, right? Because of this power surge.
Yeah.
So this dude comes walking around, nosing around Kim's stack and everything and looking around. And he looks at me and he's going, what's happening? And I said, he comes over and he looks at it and I said, it got zapped to factory preset. And he went, walked away.
Yeah.
We had to put 2 banks in like 5 minutes so we could play.
That's
One
what-
dirty, one clean channel.
insane.
We could do it.
So what are you guys doing now?
We're in hiatus until the fall.
And we're recording.
Okay, that's
Recording.
what I was trying to get
Yeah,
to.
we're gearing up to go back to Toronto at Harlow
Valley 7.
Yeah, Valley 7 studio with Brian Gagnon again.
Brian! Yeah!
Yeah, so that'll be the 4th album we've done.
And when
with
is
him.
this all gonna take place? Could you tell us here?
Yeah, September 19th, which is the Monday. Those
You're gonna start
those
recording
2
in that
weeks.
We're going to do 2 weeks. We just blocked
Straight,
the 2 weeks
the
to go
studio's
straight
been
through.
blocked.
And
for 2
how many
weeks.
tunes, how are you gonna do this? Are you doing this like Spotify, or you're gonna be a physical disc?
We don't have anything up online yet. We're about to do that and put everything up.
Yeah,
We've-
we're working on our 6th album. That'll be our.
Throw it all up
And
there,
we're just going to put it all up.
I guess.
Yeah.
No, that's what it's for.
We're all about the writing and performing, and we've never been good at self-promotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not
but-
the thing that we do.
In 23, you have to be.
You have
Yeah.
to be. Yeah,
It's
that's
the only way. And I tell most bands that if you're not gonna promote, you're not gonna get any
Well, you
gigs.
got to believe
Too
in
many good
yourself.
bands out there.
You got to believe in yourself, especially if you're an original band.
Yeah.
Like we picked up our motto, and a lot of it was, some of it was due to me because I was so adamant that I was going to be an original band and I wasn't going to play any cover tunes.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd stomp my foot because the pro would go, just play me 1 or 2 cover tunes. Like, no, we're all original all the time. And I stuck with that, and I stuck with that, and I stuck with that. And different bands said, you should put in a few cover tunes because then the audience will open their ears and listen to your other stuff. And I'm like, no, we're a cover, we're an all original band. But the one thing that did get us, that stubbornness, was like Terry said, we got the greatest opening gigs. We opened for April Wine, we opened for Dr. Who,
Yeah, you
we
got
opened
some
for Wild
good gigs.
Strawberries, we opened for Kim Mitchell, we got to open for Gatto quite a few times. We got to play Lakeside Park. Like, we got to do some really good stuff, and you have to be qualified. You have to do qualifying letters, so you go through the censor board. You have
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
the whole bit. We got to do that because we were an all original band.
Yep.
So even though maybe it's the hard road to hoe, they
It is
say,
now.
Do you know what I
In
mean?
Niagara right now,
Yeah.
I hate to say it because.
But it's always been, like, even when we started,
Yeah.
and we did the club circuit when we first started and we're promoting our first album, you go into a club and you say, oh, we're an all original band. Well, the owner could hardly close the store fast enough because you said you were an all original band.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But I look at it this way too, that the clubs then were better. We had the #1 club in the whole Niagara Peninsula. And if anybody else wants to argue with me, I'll tell you, fuck off, because that was Uncle Sam's. Number one
Yeah.
club
Yeah.
in the Niagara Peninsula
Yeah, that
was
was a
Uncle
great
Sam's.
place, yeah.
Hands freaking down, people. Okay?
And the Atlas.
And the Atlas in Welland was another great
Montebello
club.
was awesome. The
That- they
Welland
were
House
out-
was
yeah.
awesome.
There was,
They
it's
were
not
all
like
A-rooms.
now
Yeah.
where you play in a restaurant in the corner
Yeah.
next to the jukebox in the girls' washroom.
And
the
could you
dr-
keep it down a little bit?
yeah,
We're
and-
watching
and-
TV.
And the drummer's playing on the drummer's like, the whole band is like this. And they had, they had a light show. They had, we're talking 300-400 and up seaters. You don't see that now. It's,
And you don't
if
see
you
the
could point one
audiences.
out, maybe the Moose and Goose and Thorold
Right.
probably hold a lot of people, right? But besides that,
That was
All
our
the big
first
ones
ever
are
gig.
closed.
the Moose and Goose,
It
This was our
was.
first ever gig, yeah.
1998, June 11th, 1998.
nice stage, nice place, no parking. Right? But that's how I look at it now and there's a million more bands. It seems that COVID bred them for some reason.
People were at home doing stuff.
People
right,
got
with their
together
hands and-
in Cognito and formed a band during COVID. I know quite a few bands that did that.
Yeah, but thing for me is that I come from that era, that Uncle Sam's era,
Yeah.
and that Mont and every band that came through had something. They
Oh,
had
yeah,
a light
yeah.
show. They had.
You couldn't
talented
play there if you
musicians.
didn't,
Yeah,
because
and these days I see a lot of bands, and not to be disparaging about the other bands that are out there, but I mean the stuff that I'm seeing would
Is-
have never cut.
No.
I say that to Terry all the time.
I agree with you.
They would have
You
never
know,
made
not
the
to-
rehearsal.
not to
or
put
made,
people
made
down,
the
but-
audition. You remember when you had to
I
audition?
know, man.
We used to have to audition to be allowed to be on the stage.
I know.
And you go out now and those people didn't pass an
No,
audition.
no,
right?
they didn't.
I mean, God love them for trying, because music is a wonderful way to sing, to say your voice, to play, to get it out there. You don't have to be good to do it, but I'm amazed that I do
And
say
you know
it,
what?
hey, in the day when you had to pass the audition.
That's right. And what you like, I might not like.
Exactly.
And because we're all individuals, we all like things individually. There's some stuff, like I said, I've seen bands, I'd go see a band in a club and, no light show, no backdrop. You don't even know the name. Please get a backdrop, get something with your name on it. Okay? For we don't have to go, hey, what's the name of the band? I know you announced it, but I need to see it, right? Please get a backdrop or a name or something. Spend $50, right?
What used to piss us off is we'd go and we'd make posters and print them and take them to the clubs and then
Yep.
show up for the gig. And where's the posters?
They
There's
didn't
no
put 'em out.
posters on the walls.
That's why you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
See, this is what I said.
We learned.
If you don't do it yourself, it's never gonna get done.
Yeah.
That, live by that. Right? That's just the way it is.
It
You know.
is.
Now, you taking the summer off? You're not gonna play this summer?
Well, we're going down to PEI for a couple of weeks, and then when we get back,
Tell them
we're
why, tell them why.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us why, Terry.
June 24th. Marina and I are getting married after 26 years.
You know, Terry, that's about goddamn fucking time. Like 26 years. Now, look at, hey people, 26 freaking years here.
I guess she passed the addition.
I guess.
Auditioning all these years.
That's right, she made it, hey. Terry's saying, yeah, what the, hey, look, I got no choice, hey. 26 years, you know what I mean? She paid her fucking dues, right? I guess she did, man.
She's an angel for putting up with me.
Aw.
And plus, you're too old to pick up anything else, Terry. So let's get with the program. Here, you're not the young stud you once were, right?
Hey,
Right?
Hey,
Am I right?
He is to me though. That's the thing. That's why I'm marrying him.
Oh, that's why you're married.
Yeah,
So you're gonna go. So
Prince
you're,
Edward Island
PEI,
for
so you're
college.
gonna go
Honeymoon.
east.
yeah.
You got family?
No, friends down there. But
Oh, you're just going because you like it. You got friends.
We've never been to Prince Edward Island. We
Cool.
toured down the east coast and did New Brunswick and a few
Cool.
of those places, but we didn't make it to PEI. So
Cool.
we thought just for fun.
and there's a side business thing to it. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you're getting married.
No, I'm actually gonna play guitar for some recordings down there.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
music everywhere we
So,
go.
well, then that's all it should be,
Yeah.
because that's how you are. You're musicians.
And that's what we do.
You know, you're gonna follow where the music is. You're gonna sniff it out, right?
So come fall time, we're gonna finish up with Brian, and then we're gonna start playing live.
Good.
Yeah.
And right on. Good. We'll see you out someplace. If you need any help or promotion, yeah, please do get a hold of Rock Talk with Rick. Get a hold of Kim Germain, and we'll help you promote whatever you're promoting.
Right on,
Yeah.
We'll
brother.
throw it up on our sites and promote the living caca out of the darn thing, right? No problem, we have no problem doing that. Anybody you wanna say anything to tonight while I got you on the show?
Just hello to everybody.
Yeah, hi to everybody. This is what tune in to. How do you say that every day? Rock talk with Rick. It's
That's
like
right,
a.
baby.
It's like a tongue tie.
It's like sex,
Tongue tie.
but it's music. At least that's what I've been told. Stop
At least
laughing.
a drum roll.
It ain't that fucking funny. Bad when you get the audience laughing at you, you know. You know?
That's pretty common.
I know. Hey, this
But
is.
I'll tell you one more. We're
What?
playing with the Wild Strawberries and we're on stage and she blows a string on her acoustic and she goes, I need a quick minute, say something. And I'm the guy who's always got the quip at the party and this and
Yeah,
that.
He's
And I'm
funny.
like,
So funny.
what? So I go walking up to the mic.
We're in Lakeside Park. This is the biggest concert.
Yeah,
we've
there's
done.
like
Probably
6,000 people, and
10,000
I'm like-
people.
1 moment, please.
Yeah, please.
And then he walks away.
And then she's like,
I'll bring back.
That's what you can think of. All the funny stories you say.
Yeah.
And I finally get
One-
the
one minute,
microphone.
1 moment,
One
please.
moment,
That's-
please.
Short and sweet. Hey, he's saying, fucking hang on. We'll be back. Take a chill pill.
You know, normally someone would say, hey, how's everybody doing?
That's exactly
You know?
it.
And that's
Hey.
why I said, Terry, say something, you know, because Mike and Zach were they were more shy. They'd never say anything in the microphone. I thought for sure he'd tell some really funny
Well,
story.
you
or
gotta
something.
you gotta have that front person, especially, you know,
Well, that's her.
that's exactly it. You gotta, you know.
I was busy. I had a string to tune. I didn't have my guitar attached.
See, that's why you need one of those, right? Change that string. Anybody you wanna shout out to tonight too?
That's it, buddy. We're
No,
good.
hey to everybody who's watching and all you musicians out there, keep it on, keep it on. It's a great way to express yourself and a great way for people to hear and love you. And some days I don't think I can hear a good song on the radio, and then there's other days I don't think I can hear a bad song on the radio. And
It's all about mood.
you know, yeah, it is. And when I go, I'm the 3-song girl.
Three-song girl,
I go
type.
into a club to watch a new band. They got 3 songs to prove their shit to me. You know what I mean? But
Ooh.
there's some good stuff out there. There's some good stuff out there. You gotta look for it though, right? It doesn't come
That's
knocking
right,
on
yeah.
your door.
Nope.
You gotta get out of your pajamas and you know, go out.
Tell them.
Yeah, get
Yes.
out. That's what I hate about the internet. The
Yeah.
biggest thing I hate about the internet and the non-smoking. 'Cause
Forget about
remember when we all
YouTube.
played and everybody smoked
That's
and came
right.
and smoked and drank?
That's
and
right.
then they banned smoking and everything. But when the internet came and people can watch what's happening tonight on the internet in their pajamas instead of going out
Yeah.
and getting a hug,
That's
I
right.
think people are going to change
That's
now
a big
that COVID
85-inch TV.
Now that COVID happened
Yeah,
and you
but-
couldn't hug and you couldn't be near people, I think we might see a resurgence of people who want to go see real people, real time, real live.
I think it's
You know,
starting
so
to
I
happen
don't know
again,
what happens.
and it's starting to
Yeah.
happen again already.
Yeah.
It took a bit, but it's starting to happen, and we know it's
Shows
only.
like this will happen.
Come on, people! Without music, our life would be fucking boring, right?
Yes, yes.
So
Support the arts.
that's right. Anyway, put your hands together for Hidden Agenda, man.
Thanks a lot for having us.
Problem.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, thank you. You'll see them down the road. They're going to get married in
Another
out
month.
east,
Yeah.
right? So we'll see them when they get back.
You will. You're
Yeah,
sure
Okay.
it's
baby.
Good
gonna
night.
be back.
Talk to you guys later.
Good night.